The race to space dominance has always been a hotly contested battle between nations. In recent years, private companies have also entered the fray, with SpaceX and Blue Origin leading the charge. These two companies are at the forefront of space exploration, with their ambitious plans to revolutionize space travel and colonization. SpaceX, founded by Elon Musk, has already made history by becoming the first private company to launch astronauts into space. Blue Origin, on the other hand, founded by Amazon's Jeff Bezos, is focused on developing reusable rockets and lunar landers. As these two giants in the space industry continue to push the boundaries of what's possible, the ultimate showdown between SpaceX and Blue Origin is one that's sure to captivate the world. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the competition between these two companies and what it means for the future of space exploration. Brief history of SpaceX and Blue Origin. SpaceX was founded in 2002 by Elon Musk with the goal of reducing the cost of space travel and eventually colonizing Mars. The company's first rocket, the Falcon 1, was successfully launched in 2008. Since then, SpaceX has become one of the most successful private space companies in the world. In May 2020, SpaceX became the first private company to launch astronauts into space, marking a historic moment in space exploration. Blue Origin was founded in 2000 by Jeff Bezos, with the goal of making access to space more affordable and sustainable. The company's first spacecraft, the New Shepard, was successfully launched in 2015. Since then, Blue Origin has focused on developing reusable rockets and lunar landers. Key differences between SpaceX and Blue Origin. One of the key differences between SpaceX and Blue Origin is their approach to space exploration. SpaceX is focused on reducing the cost of space travel and eventually colonizing Mars. Blue Origin, on the other hand, is focused on developing reusable rockets and lunar landers, with the goal of establishing a permanent presence on the Moon. Another key difference is their target markets. SpaceX has been successful in securing contracts from both government agencies and private companies, such as NASA and commercial satellite companies. Blue Origin, on the other hand, has primarily focused on government contracts, such as partnering with NASA to develop the lunar lander for the Artemis program. Rockets and spacecrafts developed by SpaceX and Blue Origin. SpaceX has developed several rockets, including the Falcon 1, Falcon 9, and Falcon Heavy. The Falcon 9 has been the most successful, with over 100 launches and the ability to carry both cargo and astronauts into space. SpaceX is also developing the Starship, a reusable spacecraft that is intended to eventually transport humans and cargo to Mars. Blue Origin has developed the New Shepard rocket, which is designed for suborbital flights and space tourism. The company is also developing the New Glenn rocket, which is intended to compete with SpaceX's Falcon 9 in launching both commercial and government payloads into orbit. Achievements of SpaceX and Blue Origin. SpaceX has achieved several historic milestones in space exploration. In 2012, the company became the first private company to send a spacecraft to the International Space Station, ISS. In 2015, SpaceX successfully landed the Falcon 9 rocket after a launch, marking a major breakthrough in rocket reusability. In May 2020, SpaceX became the first private company to launch astronauts into space, marking a historic moment in space exploration. Blue Origin has also achieved several milestones in space exploration. In 2015, the company successfully launched and landed the New Shepard rocket, becoming the first company to do so. In 2019, Blue Origin unveiled its lunar lander, the Blue Moon, which is intended to transport cargo and eventually humans to the Moon. Future plans and projects of SpaceX and Blue Origin. SpaceX has several ambitious projects in the works, including the Starship spacecraft, which is intended to eventually transport humans and cargo to Mars. The company is also developing the Starlink satellite constellation, which is intended to provide high-speed internet to remote areas of the world. Blue Origin is focused on developing a lunar lander for the Artemis program, which aims to send humans back to the Moon by 2024. The company is also developing the New Glenn rocket, which is intended to compete with SpaceX's Falcon 9 in launching both commercial and government payloads into orbit. The winner of the space race. SpaceX or Blue Origin. It's difficult to say who the winner of the space race will be, as both SpaceX and Blue Origin have achieved significant milestones in space exploration. However, SpaceX has a slight edge in terms of its track record and ambitious projects, such as the Starship spacecraft and the Starlink satellite constellation. Blue Origin, on the other hand, has focused more on developing reusable rockets and lunar landers, with the goal of establishing a permanent presence on the Moon. Ultimately, the winner of the space race may come down to who can achieve their goals first. SpaceX's focus on Mars colonization and Blue Origin's focus on establishing a permanent presence on the Moon are both incredibly ambitious goals that will require significant resources and technology. However, if either company is able to achieve these goals, it will mark a historic moment in space exploration. To sum up, the competition between SpaceX and Blue Origin is one that's sure to captivate the world. These two companies are at the forefront of space exploration, with their ambitious plans to revolutionize space travel and colonization. While it's difficult to say who the winner of the space race will be, both SpaceX and Blue Origin have achieved significant milestones in space exploration and have ambitious projects in the works. The future of space exploration is exciting and full of possibilities, and SpaceX and Blue Origin are leading the charge. Watch our other videos on NASA. SpaceX prepares for Axiom Space Mission 2. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more videos on interesting topics like this.